Thursday, Funfold Thursday. We're going to be making a Z-fold, but we're going to cut the paper on an angle. So call it the diagonal Z-fold. It's going to be a beautiful fall card made with our new Gathering Moments, Gathering Together fall collection. I think you're really going to like it. It's a super easy card, but I'm also going to show you a little stitching because the Gathering Moments stamp and die set includes a cutout where it leaves holes for you to do some stitching. And so we'll need embroidery thread and we will need an embroidering needle today. All right, let's see who's in the house so far. Oh, we don't have anybody yet. So hopefully you guys are going to find me here because this is a new time. There's Linda. Hey, Linda, make sure you can hear me. If you can't, I need to know because my speaker last night was not working. All right. More people should be joining here in just a second. All right. Your tutorial, your download tutorial for this card today will be in your email. So be sure you are subscribed to my email. If you are not subscribed to my email, let's see, there we go. It's creatingwithchristina.com. And then there will be a pop-up window for you to sign up for my newsletter. That is my email. All right. It says, Luana says, good morning, Christina, Stamping Friends, with your hand waving. Love it. Love it. Okay. Well, yes, everybody can hear me. Wonderful. Good. All right, let's get started then. So I need to, and also today only. So today is Thursday, September the 18th, 2025. Stamps are on sale, 15% off. I've been sending out emails to remind you. I sent you out one this morning. I will send you one out this afternoon. Plus, I have our tutorial email. So you're getting lots of emails from me today. Usually I try to only do Tuesday tutorial and Thursday replays, but sometimes I just need y'all to know stuff. Okay, let's get started. Let me switch cameras. Here we go. All right. So here is our card. So it's a diagonal Z-fold. Isn't that pretty? And then there's our stitching back there. Really simple card. So the first thing we're going to need to do is mark our 8.5 by 11 paper. So either get a ruler out or your trimmer. Either one will do. And I'm going to get the trimmer out. To mark it with a trimmer, you put it. So hold on before I start. We're on the long side. We're going to go 3 inches on one side and then on the opposite side go up 3 inches. Okay. Whoops, wrong way. Yep. Because we want our diagonal to be a long piece here. All right, so 3 inches here and 3 inches here. So come in here to the 3-inch side and get your scoring tool and just make a little nick, okay? Just enough for you to see it. And then turn it. All right, so if I did 3 inches here, okay, here is 3 inches. I need 3 inches up here. And we're just going to come over here. Put a little nick with the scoring tool there. Now what I need to do is match up where the score tool hit it here and the score tool hit it here. I'm putting both of those, lining those up in the groove of the cutting for the cutting blade. There we go. And then you just take your blade and cut that puppy in half. All right. So this actually makes 2 cards. You can make 2 cards or you can use the other one for scrap. Whatever you want to do. We're just going to use the one card. Now, we want to turn it so that the 90-degree angle corners are at the bottom. All right. And your angle is at the top. All right. We want the shorter end on the left and the longer end on the right. Everybody with me so far? All right, make sure I haven't missed any questions yet. All right, everybody's doing good. We've got Linda and Teresa and Susan and Tina, Luana, Joan, Susan. Awesome. Okay. Thank you all again for joining me. All right, now, because this is at an angle up here, I can't bump it up against the back of my cutter. Now, if you've got a cutter down here, you can bump it up down here if you wish. All right, you can do it like that. Or because our trimmer has lines in the center, you can just line it up with the lines. Okay. Now get your blade out of the way. You do not want to cut this. All right. And score. All right. Once you've scored your 3-inch, now we want to come and score at 6 3/4. So let's open our arm here so I can get to 6 3/4. Now I am going to need a little help here because if I go like that, it's not going to work. So what I'm going to do is, I know it needs to be about there. All right. So, oh, how did I do this? I forgot. Yeah. Did I turn it this way? Oh gosh. I forgot how I did this. All right. Yeah. 6 3/4. Yeah, it has to be open and it has to be right here. Okay, and I'm lined up there. Okay, and I want to be on a straight line. All right, I think that's right. You know what? I'm going to rewrite these instructions so that you can come from the other side. So let me mark that real quick and let's see where that landed. There we go, 4 1/4. Duh, that's how wide a card is. Okay, so one side is 3, the other side's 4 1/4. Oh my gosh, I should have known that. Okay, I'm going to rewrite those instructions so that's easier. So you come in from both sides. From the smaller side, it's only 3 inches. From the larger side, it's 4 1/4 inches. Phew, that makes that easier. Oh, I know what I did. Because I was making 2 cards, I did the scoring first, then I cut the angle. That's what I was like, I don't remember going through this much trouble a minute ago. Okay. All right. Now I remember what I'm doing. All right. So we have this. We've got 2 score marks, and we're going to do an accordion fold. All right. We want to bend it this way. Okay. And get your bone folder out. And then bend it back. Now, because this is only 3 inches, you're going to have some space there. That's okay. That is okay. All right. So there we go. We have a beautiful accordion fold card. All right. Love it. The next thing we need to do is put some designer paper on here. Now, this angle, it is so difficult to get an angle to match up with a border. Okay. Because you think, oh, I just cut it smaller and cut the angle. It doesn't work. I've tried it. The easiest way to do it is to get your paper, put it on here where you want it. Okay. And I put the measurement of what this is. All right. And then go up a little more. Okay. Just a little more, just however much you want to be exposed at the top. Hold it in place, turn it over, and use the card base as a guide. Oops, there we go. Okay. And now when you bring it back down, you've got a nice, perfect border. Isn't that easy? That's so easy. All right. So this one was 2 3/4. Oh, so it's a 1/4 inch shorter than the size of the space. So you knew it was 3 inches here, so it's 2 3/4. The height, however, you don't know. The height was far left is 3.5. All right, so you needed to cut a piece of paper 3.5 so that you, when you moved it and then cut the thing, you had enough to cut. All right, so like I said, all these measurements will be on the blog. All right, so that piece goes there. I'm going to go ahead and stick it down so don't forget. Oh gosh, this paper is so pretty. It was so hard for me to decide which pieces to use, but all right, there we go. We've got that one. Now we need the middle one. Okay, the middle one, but don't put it here. Flip it over. Okay, you're sticking it here. All right, because when you accordion fold, this turns the other direction. All right, so I've got it there. I'm going to lift it up. Okay, just a little bit there. Make sure it's straight. All right, hold it. There we go. And cut. Now we're going to do white on the other side. So I'll look at that in just a sec. Hold on. So I have a designer piece this size, which is, what size is this piece? The center piece is 3.5 by 4.25. All right, so now I can bring this back down and I've got a nice border. There we go. So put some tape on there. Yep. I thought I messed up for a second. All right, hold on. Put that up there. There we go. That looks good. All right, so far we have that now. See how that now is showing? Okay, now we need to do this piece. And this is 4 by 5.25. This one goes here. All right, and now once again, we're going to put that on there, but we're going to come up and just a little pass, just a little bit, pretty much however much you want your border to be, and trim it. Okay. There we go. Come on. And whoops. Oh, no, 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 no. I hate it when these things do that. Oh, well, that's because I'm at the end. All right. Well, whenever I change out my tape, I always take my fingers and I try to get as much of the goo that has collected on the edges of this plastic. I mean, you can't get it all, but you can get a lot. All right, let me get another tape runner real quick. There we go. All right, good to go. Oh, there we go. And stick that on there. All right, so even. Perfect. All right, so far we have our 3 designer papers, front, middle, back. All right. But we can't, this is a dark cardstock, so I really can't write there. Now, if I was using white cardstock, I'd just leave it alone. But I need this piece here. And if you want to stamp it before you adhere it, go ahead and do that. I'm just going to leave it blank. Go. Oops. All right, let me double check, make sure I don't have any questions. Okay, here we go. Morning. Liberty, Kentucky. Hello, Miss Katie. Hey, Tiffany. Tiffany said, I finally caught you live. Yay. Yeah, I know. I moved to Thursdays. I hope it's a better day for you. If not, it's okay. Tina's got a question. Oh, okay. Tina needs lots of fall card ideas. So she is very thankful for this. She has lots of fall birthdays. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And your email yesterday, Tina, had a fall card on it also. So you got that one also. And then I am going to be switching into Christmas soon, though. So all right. Perfect. So that part is good so far. Now, the next thing is our stamp set. So here's our stamp set. These were extras. And this is what I'm talking about. This die here has these little holes. That's for stitching. All right. So we're going to use that. Where's my card? Here it is. So we're going to use that. Then I'm going to stamp the leaves, the acorn. All right. And gather those together in a cluster. And then we're going to do the sentiment in gold embossing, because this paper has gold veins on the leaves here. And then there's some gold on that background paper there also. So I decided to use gold. And then the little dots, the Cajun Craze dots, I know y'all can't see very well. I wish y'all could, have gold flecks in them. So lots of gold. Love it. All right. So I wanted to show you all, for those of you who have never stitched before, which most of you have, you're all good crafters. I've already started. That was over a yard of twine, okay, of thread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch here, and when I come up the hole, there we go, come up in the hole, I'm going to leave a tail, okay? I don't knot my thread. I leave a nice long tail, and then I line it up along the dots there, and I hold it in place while I stitch, and I will catch, I go over back and forth each side of it. All right, so come here. I came up here, went down here. I came up past, and I'm going to go back down to continue that stitch. Okay, so that's how you do a running stitch. Very simple. You come up past it. Oh, come here. Come up past it, and then go back down to make the stitch. All right. Now we have a couple of vein pieces here. So come up here. Whoops. You have to be careful when you're pulling it through that it doesn't tangle into a knot. And then now watch where your veins go. You don't want to connect there because then your vein will go down. It connects back here. So your vein goes that way. So just watch that. Be careful of that. Okay. Whoops. Get on there. All right. And then last but not least, we've got these last two here. Oh, my twine. Okay. If your twine gets all twisty, just let the needle hang and well, you didn't see that. Sorry. I keep forgetting y'all are bird's eye view, not sideways. But you lift up your needle and let it hang and it untwists. Okay. Where was I? All right. So we're going to go back up into this hole here. Oh, actually, we don't have to go that far. Let's go here. So we're not going as far across. So we're going to come up. All right. And then we can go down here. And then once again, come up through that hole and down. And now we are finished with our stitching there. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to connect it right there, darn it. Well, and I forgot to connect it there. So when you see mistakes like that, you can either leave them, because I know that this is going to get covered up with a cluster of leaves. So I'm just going to leave it. But if it bothers you, just take your thread, okay, all the way and just come back and fix it. No big deal. No one's going to ever see the back of your project. It's what I always love about seeing the back of people's projects. It's like, ugh. But you don't see that. All right, there we go. Okay. To end our thread, I don't tie knots. I just do some weaving. Like I said, this is going to be adhered down to a card, so we don't have any worry that it's going to come undone. Okay, there we go. And just trim it. And now you've had a lesson in straight stitching in a straight stitch. Yay. Oh, the best needles are cross stitch needles. So if you're looking for a needle for a thick twine like this is the Early Espresso and Old Olive that come with this collection. Go to your craft store and look for cross stitch needles. And yeah, they'll have a big enough hole for you to thread the twine through. All right, so we have that. Yay. And this has definitely got to go up on dimensionals. Where's my adhesives? There they are. Tanya says, yay for Christmas. And she's trying to watch while she's putting in her order. Oh my, oh my. Lots of cute things. Tanya, did you see that we have, what was the new thing that was really, we have you gotten your kit for World Card Making Day? Don't forget to get that kit if you're going to do World Card Making Day while you're putting in your order. I forgot and had to go back and make another order. And so I had to pay more shipping. I was not happy with myself. And we also have an Advent calendar coming out where each day you open it and it's art supplies, craft supplies, card making supplies. So that's going to be fun. It's kind of pricey, but you get 12 gifts plus the stamp set that goes with it. So pretty cool. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to put this one here. Let's see. Oh, they're not picking up very easily. Come here. All right. And I don't know about that mushroom. Is that orange too? No, that looks good. Okay. So let's put a leaf here. A leaf here. We'll put an acorn. Actually, let's put this leaf behind. There we go. That looks good. We'll put the little acorn in here. Yeah, like that. And the little mushroom. Like that. Okay, let me get some glue. I'm going to be putting the sentiment out here, so I don't want to do too much there. All right, let's get some glue on there and get that nice and stuck. And then this one, can y'all still see what I'm doing? I got to remember to stay in the camera. All right, there we go. We've got that one. And oh, wait a minute. I want to wait on this because I put these two on top of the sentiment. So let's stop for a sec and let's get that sentiment done. So we've got some early espresso cardstock, and we've got our heat embossing equipment here. So let's get all this out of the way. There we go. There we go. All right. And we've got our stamp, and our stamp says, I think it says grateful for you. What does it say? I forget. It says, oh, your friendship means the world to me. Is that the one oh, no, many thanks. There it is. The many thanks there. Well, your friendship means the world to me would be good too. So either one. Okay. Go. That out of the way, that out of the way. Now, how many of you love heat embossing? I love heat embossing. Ah, Tina loves embroidering cards also. Yeah, I had not done straight stitching in a long time. You don't ever forget how, but yeah, it'd been a while. I was a huge cross stitcher back in the 90s. I had so many cross stitch projects I did. You know what? I almost forgot my embossing buddy. Okay, this little fella, what this guy does is he helps, let me pull this out, around many thanks, tiny specks of gold powder could get on there. And so this just keeps that from happening. All right. So we're just going to lightly rub that on there to get all the static off. Okay. Now take our many thanks and hold that for a sec. Let that ink get in there. Yeah. There we go. Close this up. I always want to close this up so you don't get powder on it. Okay, and here's my gold powder. All right, my embossing buddy. Let's put that over there. Whoops. Put my many thanks in there. There we go. Okay, perfect. Whoops. And yes, I still use my old coffee filter instead of the fancy plastic powder thing that comes with our embossing kit. I like my coffee holders better. Okay, excuse me while I heat emboss this. It's going to be kind of loud, you guys. So there we go. And just hold it there till it kind of heats up and you start to see the powder melt and become shiny. There it goes. I love it. Oh, magic. So pretty. So pretty. There we go. All shiny. Awesome. All right. And now I just want to cut it out. So where's my trimmer? Okay. And let's cut this side first. Make sure I don't want the gold tail there to show. It's just showing a little bit. All right. There we go. And cut. Yep, perfect. And then turn it around. Well, actually, let's cut it this way next. All right, and I'm just cutting right up against the letters so it can be as small as possible. Yep, love it. And then thanks. And actually, I've got enough room. I can do a flag tail there. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't do that often enough either. Well, my snips. So just take my snips and go up the center and then go from each corner to where you clipped. And there you go. A cute little flag tail. All right, let's put this on here now. So we've got many thanks. Yeah, right there is good. So I just have a little bit of area there. I'm going to actually need a dimensional, I think, for this. Yeah, so let's get a dimensional right there. And a little bit of glue right here. There we go. All right. Perfect. Excuse me. All right. So now that we've got that, let's get the rest of these leaves on here. We've got this one. Ooh, we don't have much room. I shouldn't have cut many off so close there, but that's okay. Yeah, we can put that like right there. That's good. Okay. And then the little mushroom can go right there. It is tight. Okay, and then this little guy is going to get tucked under. Okay, and we can put him like right there. That looks good. All right. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. Last but not least, we need some bling. Oops, I forgot to get my bling out. Hold on. Oh, those are early espresso. Where are my Cajun Craze ones? There they are. Okay. You know, we have two fall bling sets. We have one that's early espresso and one that's Cajun Craze. All right. So let's get these out. Well, thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I love fall cards. And where is tweezers? There they are. All right. And let's put one. Whoops, come here. Oh, quit being ornery. When they're on the leaf. Okay, where else did I put them? I put them, oh, by the thanks. I put a little one by the thanks. And I put a medium one under the thanks. So like right there. And I put another medium one by the yellow leaf. Right somewhere in here. Yeah, that works. All right. Yeah. Don't think about it too much. And many thanks. Thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this card tutorial today. It's very simple. And like I said, it's a twofer. You, when you cut your cardstock, you have enough to make another one. Now, the first time I did it, I scored it first, then I cut it. This one I didn't, and it was kind of troublesome trying to do that second score mark. But if you'll just remember, it's 4 1/4 here and 3 here. Okay. And you're all good. All right. Do y'all have any more questions or anything? If not, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Lots of crafting, lots of fun family time and activities. I just love this time of year. For those of you in the middle of the country, it's perfect weather. Texas will be perfect next week. It's still a little bit warm out there this week, but that's okay. We still have our swimming pool, so I'm good. All right. Thanks again, you guys. Y'all have a good weekend. Oh, wait a minute. I see a question. I am so sorry, Teresa. Do you use Dawn or baby wipes to clean Versamark off your stamps? Oh, I use my... Don't tell anybody, but I just use my soap in my bathroom, which happens to be Bath and Body Works soap. So any soap will do. I don't think you're not washing your stamps that many times. I mean, if you're using the same stamp over and over and over again and washing them over and over again, then it might make a difference. But yeah, just washing them once in a while. And also this, Teresa, I'm not a fan of baby wipes because of the fibers that get on the stamp, and sometimes they stay behind. And then when you go to stamp, it leaves like little thread marks. Little spider web like marks where the fibers from the baby wipe stick to the stamp. So I don't tend to use baby wipes at all. Matter of fact, I don't use baby wipes. Good question. Thanks, Teresa. I'm sorry I almost missed it. All right, there we go. You guys, y'all have a great weekend. Bye-bye.